Spring training powers on for the Reds, especially when it comes to the throwing arms on the team.
It's going to be fun. Reggie Miller reports from Goodyear, Arizona, where he is following a shining star in the team's pitching lineup.
Greetings from the clubhouse here in Goodyear, Arizona. Earlier we talked about how the Reds will be leaning heavily on their starting pitching staff. One of the guys going every fifth day is starting pitcher Trevor Bauer, who might just be the most interesting man here in Goodyear. Trevor Bauer is still getting the hang of things at the Reds complex after spending the last 7 springs next door with the Indians.
Like for the first 3 days, I'm going to go to the food room, and I'd end up in the video room and be like, no, wait a second. Look around, I'm like, okay, and I go in the wrong door, and I go to the clubhouse, and I'd end up in someone's office, and like, hey, what can I do for you? I'm like, oops, can you show me where the locker room is?
The 29-year-old starting pitcher is an enigma of sorts, who's outspoken at times, but also self-aware.
And there's times it's like, okay, I probably could have phrased that better. I don't think it's terrible, but it could have come off better.
Bauer has been ahead of the curve with analytics, using the technology since he was 14 years old.
Probably took all the arrows that there were at the time in the back when I came into the league and was talking about this stuff. And I was told that I was using a certain organization as my own personal science experiment, just because I wanted to have a high-speed camera to evaluate what I was doing.
Bauer's enjoyed a lot of success in the league through analytics, with 63 wins over the last 4 seasons and a career-high 221 strikeouts in 2018. But he struggled after getting traded to Cincinnati, going 2-5 with a 6.39 ERA in 2019.
I was extremely hittable, yeah. I couldn't, what's the word for couldn't get an out? Unoutable? I don't know. It was probably it was the weirdest year of my entire career. There have been years that I've been bad, but I would have a couple good outings along the way, but I was just bad the majority of the time.
So Bauer went to work in the offseason and says he's coming into the spring with renewed strength and command, all to help a starting unit with high expectations in 2020.
And the great thing about it is you come to spring training and it's a completely different year, and hopefully this year it aligns in the other direction where I'm really good and all luck is on my side. That'd be great.
Bauer says the starting rotation has all the talent and the Reds have the right support staff in place to be special, but he wants to see a few games pitched before he makes any bold statements. In Goodyear, Arizona, from Red Spring Training, Reggie Wilson, WCPO 9 Sports.